run a test on the interior rendering for my drawings, and that's where we set this interior rendering basically there. This is basically just with the artificial lighting, and this is like, for example, my living space, and you can see how dark it is. So then you can get a sense of, for example, where you're standing in terms of the lighting system. Also, what you have to do is basically sometimes you have to adjust this exposure value, sometimes put it in an 8 or 10, 9. It's going to be a good exposure like that. You see that how dark it is when I put this like a 9. If I put it on 8, that's going to be like something like more manageable. But still, it means that I have to add more lightings. And during the day, if I change this one, for example, to artificial sun and artificial, so I return the light and I have the day lightings coming through. If I hit the render, you see that that's going to be, just take a little while to just do the rendering, but that basically show the rendering is not that bad. So if I go to the adjust exposure, I'm going to change this one to 9 again, or 8, same setting. And you see, oops, that's too much for this render. And you can just change this one like to like 10. You see that's still a little bit, we are good in terms of the rendering, in terms of the quality of the lightings in this. I mean, this is still too much for this render. But you get some sort of a sense of where you're standing in relation to like your lighting. So basically, if something, I mean, the ideal situation is that you go and calculate the candle, the foot candle light specified for each room. But since we are not doing the calculation, we can use taking advantage of this render in order to get some sort of a sense. I mean, the lighting that I use for this one, I actually basically changed this one to downlight recess can instead of the original lighting that I have. But it basically selecting them and then go here and then replace it with the other one, the other types. You can do the same thing. So basically, I did this and then start doing the rendering. If it doesn't work, then you can just start adding more lightings, and then or maybe replacing them and changing the moving in different places. So in order to get a good quality lighting design for your work.